Right, ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. Thank you. Stuff back in here. It's with great pleasure I'd like to introduce and welcome to the stage the Minister for the Civil Society, Hurd.
Thank you very much indeed. Have you had a good morning? Yeah? I gather this was the launch of the first assembly. And I was really keen to encourage that, because I think unity and voice at this point in time are hugely important. And I imagine it's been rather a bumpy journey to this point. I suppose it's probably taken a bit of time and it's been a bit difficult at times, but I really congratulate everyone involved in getting to this point, because unity and voice are going to be very important. I've had a brilliant morning in Leicester. I went to see a new social enterprise, Inclusion Healthcare. Brilliant, two passionate nurses and doctors who spun out their service out of the local PCT to deliver healthcare for homeless people. You just walk around there and just feel the difference in terms of how they now feel empowered to do things in a way that they weren't before, and we're supporting them through our Pathfinder programme. I then went on to the St Matthew's estate. Very challenged, very difficult estate, but a tremendous sense of community spirit, because they've organised themselves into community groups. They've got a fantastic lady called Jean who's a community champion, and a brilliant charity on that estate that is connecting young people and bringing young people together and helping them connect with the police and all that. That sort of community spirit is exactly what we're trying to build and foster through our messages on big society. So it's fantastic to see it working. And I've just been to visit a brilliant social enterprise called Stride that are helping young people develop their skills in Leicester. All brilliant examples, if you like, of the big society in action, but everywhere I went, clearly anxiety about cuts in grants or cuts in income from contracts, which we completely understand. And that is why I think, I come back to this point, unity and voice are hugely important for the sector, hugely important for Leicester and Leicestershire now, because there's a lot of change to cope with. We're moving into a world where there's going to be much greater freedom and flexibility at a local level to decide what's right for Leicestershire and Leicester. Central government will be deciding less and less. There'll be greater opportunity to pool budgets at a local level, and I understand that Leicester is a pilot for community budgets. This is makes it even more important that the voluntary community sector gets together to find a powerful voice to argue for the things that you care about, and to avoid the state making stupid decisions in terms of cuts, and making sure that the sector takes full advantage of the new opportunities that are coming, new opportunities to deliver more public services, if that's your interest, more opportunity to shape and influence decisions at a local level, as I discussed. But also, thirdly, important to come together and find unity and voice, because there will be situations where the state withdraws from delivering services. And we have a choice as a country and as communities. Do we just let that happen? Or do we actually try and come together, encourage people to come together to replace that service, perhaps with something that's even better? And where is that instinct going to come from? Very largely, in my experience, from the voluntary and community sector. We have to be sure, as we go through this really difficult process of transition, of reducing public expenditure, and all the difficult choices that brings, that in that process we don't make mistakes, we don't make vulnerable people even more vulnerable, we take people with us. And we need the voluntary community sector to be really effective and efficient in coming together to tell us, the state, where things are going.